Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the sun never rose. The sky is still, the horizon black. No light, no warmth, just darkness spreading across every city and ocean on Earth. At first, it feels like a power outage on a planetary scale. The world freezes in disbelief. Streetlights flicker on. People step outside expecting an eclipse. But there's no fiery rim, no dawn in sight. It's as if the sun has simply vanished. Within the first hour, panic begins. Airlines ground their flights. Satellites lose contact with solar-powered relays. Millions of solar panels stop producing energy. In homes, temperatures start to fall. Slowly at first, just a few degrees, but enough to make you reach for a jacket. Animals sense something is wrong. Birds that depend on daylight for navigation spiral in confusion. Nocturnal creatures roam freely, unsure if night has truly arrived or never ended. The ocean's surface cools. Plants close their leaves, unable to photosynthesize. 12 hours later, the change becomes undeniable. The upper atmosphere begins to cool rapidly. Without the sun's energy, convection currents weaken. Winds die down, weather patterns collapse into eerie stillness. The Earth's surface loses heat to space. Temperatures drop by 10 degrees Celsius on average. For most people, the world has turned into a dim blue twilight, lit only by the faint glow of the stars and the moon. Electricity grids strain under global demand. In colder regions, frost begins to form. Rivers start to glaze over with thin sheets of ice. Those living near the equator feel a strange chill for the first time in generations. Scientists around the world race to understand what has happened. Could it be an enormous cloud of cosmic dust blocking the sun? Has the sun's fusion somehow stopped? Telescopes trained on the darkness find nothing but silence. The sun, our star, the giver of life, is simply gone. 24 hours without sunlight may not sound long, but for our planet, it's catastrophic. Earth's surface absorbs and radiates energy constantly. Even a single day without solar input disrupts that balance. Temperatures would plunge by up to 15 degrees in some regions. Photosynthesis, the process that fuels nearly every food chain, would stop completely. And in the oceans, microscopic plankton, the invisible forests of the sea, would begin to die. Without plankton, carbon dioxide levels would rise. Oxygen production would slow. And if the darkness lasted longer than a few days, the chain reaction could threaten all life on Earth. But let's imagine the sun suddenly returns. After 24 hours of blackness, a faint glow breaks the horizon. People gather outside, crying, cheering, filming the sunrise like it's the first in human history. Animals return to their natural rhythms. Plants reopen their leaves and begin to breathe again. The atmosphere slowly restabilizes. Within a few days, the Earth's average temperature begins to climb back to normal. It's easy to think of the sun as a permanent feature, a fixture in the sky that will always rise tomorrow. But this thought experiment reminds us just how fragile our existence is. Balanced perfectly between light and darkness. The sun gives us warmth, food, and the rhythm of time itself. Without it, even for a single day, our world unravels. So the next time you watch a sunrise, remember what it truly means. That glow on the horizon isn't just light, it's survival. What do you think would happen first if the sun suddenly went dark? The oceans freezing, the weather collapsing, or humanity turning on itself? Share your theory in the comments. You've been watching Myndora, where curiosity meets the unknown. If you enjoy exploring the impossible, subscribe and join the minds that always ask, what if?